EA Sports. He's in the game. This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Air Force Falcons and the Navy Midshipmen. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Air Force's offense will take the field first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Runs through the tackle. Showing off the arms. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Falcons are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Pickett. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Falcons line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Navy will have to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. On the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Doing it himself again. Maybe some room here. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Give to the running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Gets the back moving. Fullback's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option, he'll keep it. Hard running there. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Looking to buy time. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Keeps it himself. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Hartman. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And they got him.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Navy operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. The option, the keeper. There's a crease. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Dropping back, it's Hartman. Using the quick game. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Motion from the wideout. Here comes the option. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Sends it back in motion. Give to the big fullback. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, midshipmen! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Crosses the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll run the option. Quarterback keep. He'll pitch it. Fighting off the defender. Jumped on top of the pile. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll run the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Now on the option. Pulls it again on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. They'll go to the fullback. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He'll pitch it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Shakes off the defender. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Back to throw, it's Hartman. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Navy quick to the line. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeps it on 1st down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. He's got him. Pulled down for the tackle. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. This defense will try to keep everything in front. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 9 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Hoosiers, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And this coach has got to be happy they get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Now back to your game in Annapolis. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Falcons will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Navy will go back on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. He'll do it himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes a catch. Still on his feet. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Gets the back moving. Goes to the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Falcons. And that one will give them the lead.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Hartman. Quarterback moving. Oh, he's got some... It's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Could not make his way to the corner. That last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Look out, he's got room. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense defense makes a third down stop. Navy will have to punt it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Snags it and he's open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the option, he keeps it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to the...
Maybe a crease. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. The option look. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Sends it back in motion. He'll take it himself. And he's knocked down. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll be brought down. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Past the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Navy!
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack the confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here comes the option. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the back. He'll run it again. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking downfield, it's Hartman. Here's a heat. And down he goes. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the fullback. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. And some room to work. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pulls it on the option. Got a little grass. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Falcons headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. They'll run the option. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. This time he wants to throw. Uncorks one. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. The give on the inside. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Hartman. Oh, they're after him. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They go right back to him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. Now the play fake. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Falcons send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Just feeds the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Find some fresh air. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They'll run the option. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They boot it away on 4th down. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Reading the option, it's Hartman. On the move at the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be 1st down. Off play action. Makes the grab. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Hartman. Now adjusting. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Swings it out to the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Still looking on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, midshipman. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, you talk about finishing games with a purpose, with a plan, executed to perfection, taking almost all of the clock, executing brilliantly down the stretch of this football game, making plays, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
This team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point in the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. It's the San Jose State Spartans and the Air Force Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. He comes into this game with a very potent passing offense, ranked in the top 10. But today, they face one of their stiffest opponents of the
The Spartans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Air Force's offense will take the field first. Here's the running back, Jakail Middlebrook. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions,
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Leaves it with the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the San Jose State Spartans offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and the guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the Spartans, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the second down completion was anything but productive. Third and long coming up. Under fire. Finds some time. Past the 40. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Running behind that left side. Finding some room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Sends it back in motion. Creates a little room. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Barber. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete on the right side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Gets rid of it. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on the option. Keeps it on the option. There's some room. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the move. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the back. He's there to make the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Falcons are flying down the field. Motion from the back. Handoff to the single back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground with the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Under fire. And they got him.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Barton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He's in open space downfield. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Tight end now in motion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're setting up the screen. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Finds his man. It's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. Pulls it and runs it again. Could be an alley. They'll chase him out of bounds after a nice pickup on the play. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Goes to the option. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Quarterback on the keeper. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. On the option. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. The option look. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Air Force!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position.